I am ready to testify against Babalola in the case of Dele Farotimi by Emeka Ogonye. Okay, very good. Now people are coming out. I hope it's not for sure, sha. If you want to go and testify, go and testify. I don't know why you're coming on media. I really hope that it's not for show off or anything. Nigerians should understand that the case of Dele Farotimi against Aria Babalola, CON, OFR, SAN, is one of the most significant cases to come up in Nigeria in this decade. It is a case where a man is persecuted with the instrument of state power for saying the truth against the powerful person in Nigeria and against the Nigerian Judiciary. In my work as the head of Due Process Advocates, DPA Foundation, I have evidence to substantiate the contentious assertions made by Farotimi. For those who do not understand the issues at stake in his book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice, Farotimi stated that Babalola had exerted some corrupting influence over the Nigerian judiciary. That assertion is a candid opinion based on fact. It is true as to Babalola and as to Nigerian judiciary. The only thing surprising in all this is the fact that Farotimi had the courage to say it in a book. From one incident involving Babalola that I'm aware of, I easily came to the same conclusion as Farotimi. I encountered the power and influence of Babalola. He possesses, no doubt, a pervasive and probably corrupt influence over the judiciary and the police. In that case, I realized how impossible it would be for me to confront the man because I could see that the police and the court would not be fair or just in any matter in which the man's name was mentioned, obviously. Because those ones, they don't even have sense, they don't have a mind of their own. So people will be controlling you because of small change that they give to you. And most of the time, they will not even give you money, but you'll be supporting them because of what? I don't understand. I was left with the impression that if Babalola had an interest in any matter, the Nigerian justice system was as good as a jungle justice system. It was an extensive influence by one man over the whole system of justice, which clearly undermined any notion that the court are the last stop of any ordinary Nigerian. It is not our last stop, it is not. In fact, you should be careful that they don't send you to a longer sentence. If you offend somebody that is more powerful than you, they'll just use the proof to measure your sentence and say, yeah, go and spend the rest of your life in jail. Just because this person has power over the judiciary, has power over the police officers, so he just does anything that he likes, anything he tells them to do, they are going to do it. And it is the truth, we can see it's already playing out. If you wonder about the encounter I'm speaking about, it has to do with a case of domestic violence and child custody dispute between one Dr. Nnamdi Ekpeze and his wife Florence. Dr. Ekpeze is a law lecturer at Babalola University. He had a dispute with his wife Florence, which resulted in the wife fleeing from Ekiti to Port Harcourt with their 3 minor children. Her reason for fleeing was to escape domestic violence. She had reported the incident of domestic violence to DPA before she moved to Port Harcourt. She contacted us again months later and reported an ongoing police arrest incident. What happened was that she had filed a petition for custody at the magistrate court in Port Harcourt. It was a petition against her husband, Dr. Ekpeze. The case was ongoing and the processes has been served on the husband, including a hearing notice. Instead of Dr. Ekpeze to respond to the court in Port Harcourt, he went to Babalola, who apparently took his side and decided to protect him from having to respond to the court in Abuja or in Port Harcourt. Can you see? Instead of appearing in court and with the backing of Babalola, Dr. Ekpeze procured the police from Ekiti Command to drive all the way to Port Harcourt to arrest Florence and their 3 children and Florence's sister. The same thing he did though. Somebody offended you, you went to Lagos, you went to carry him all the way to Ekiti State. So obviously they are not lying against you. They are not. They were taken all the way from Port Harcourt to Ekiti State, where the police simply handed the children over to Dr. Ekpeze while Florence was held at the police station. See abuse of power. Can you see the abuse of power? DPA sent letters to the police demanding due process for the lady. The next day, police made it clear that the parties should go to Baba, who would adjudicate the matter. It was clear that the police were acting under the instruction of Baba. The Baba was Babalola. They treated him like God. That is what is going on. It is always dangerous when a man plays God, and it's already playing out. It's acting like a God. You arrested him. It's not enough. He will pay 50 million naira. It's not enough. He has still not been released. It is not enough for you. You still want to block his book. You still want to block his royalties. You still want to block everything on Amazon just because of what? Obviously, you are playing God. Obviously, you are as corrupt as he has said. You are. We learned that the mother of Dr. Ekpezi was also a lawyer who happened to be the dean of the law faculty of Nnamdi Azikiwe University. After Babalola, without consideration of the law or the facts of the case, took the side of Dr. Ekpezi. By the way, my letters on the matter was presented to Babalola. Dr. Ekpezi and his mother were busy telling Babalola all manners of lies against my person. They told After Babalola that I was this bad, and therefore that my letter did not deserve any consideration. I attach the content of my letter below. For such highly placed people to peddle such petty lies against me over a child custody issue, you have to weep for Nigeria and its corrupt judicial system. As in, we have to weep. We really have to weep because it is really, 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 really bad. The whole experience was quite shocking to me. I thought that a man like Babalola would be interested in upholding the law and in ensuring that people would be treated fairly. But instead, he became the law himself and decided who should get justice and should not, and he gave justice to those who worshipped him. As an American-trained lawyer, I found the whole thing disgusting. I couldn't fight him because I truly understood that he had the judges and the police in his pockets. I am happy that someone else has the same opinion of him and was brave enough to write a book on it. The manner in which they have treated Elifari to me is just evidence that his book is right and timely. Enough evidence. It is enough evidence to show that this man is corrupt. This man has a judiciary in his pocket. It is so obvious. It is really so obvious. We don't even need any evidence again. Anybody that is still asking for evidence again, after seeing all the thing that he's doing to the Elifari to me, then that person is not telling himself the truth. It is the best book in Nigeria today, and the world should take notice of its content. It is an irony that the legacy of Babalola may end up a legacy of judicial corruption, and that is why he's running helter-skelter. He's trying to protect his image. But you see, if you have done something wrong, don't think you will go away with it. Every time you are going to go away with it. It is God's way of punishing him. He's already receiving his judgment here on earth. Instead of him to amend his ways and ask for forgiveness, he's putting more fire, so that his hellfire will be very, very hot for him. Let them keep arresting anybody who speaks the truth against them. But if I'm a free man, I'll be more than eager to testify in favor of Farotimi. That's good, Joe. It is well. We know that he has the judiciary in his pocket. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.